righty. I've been meaning to do this for a while. So I checked out the Rolling Quartz live stream the other day. And it was a very cool stream. It was very neat. I liked it quite a bit. It was about a week ago at this point. But wanted to do a review of it to talk about it. Never found the time. Here we are now. Let's do it. Let's do this thing, man. First off, Rolling Quartz, I'm liking them. I'm liking them more and more. The more I hear them, it increases. Very simple. This is a live show that they performed. It was free of charge. Okay, and it was about an hour and a half of showtime. It's a 2-hour stream, but 30 minutes of intro, kind of like, getting everyone all prepared for it. And they played about 10 songs, so you got a full set there. And in between the songs, they would have conversations. They would kind of joke with the audience, with the live audience, with the chat and the super chat and all that. And I saw some people donating some big money there to the girls. That's great. That's lovely, man. That's awesome. They definitely deserve it because it was a free show. It costs nothing for us to watch it, but I'm sure it costs something for them, like their time and the stuff they had to do to get ready for it and all that there. So, and to prove to you that I was there, well, I think you could see it in the super chats there, but also Rolling Potato. That was a funny little joke there. There was a part where the singer, the singer was messing with the lead guitarist. Okay, Jae-young was messing with Erie. That's her name, Erie, and was like like knots on her head, or what do you call it? Or you go like that, Okay, every time she messes up, but she didn't make any mistakes. I didn't really understand that. From my perspective, it seemed kind of a little mean, but they're kind of being joking about it, and it seemed like a inside joke that they were comfortable with, and that's cool. Okay, all right, I'm cool with that. As long as everyone's cool with it, I'm cool with it. And so from that, though, somehow it spawned Rolling Potatoes. Oh, I remember why. They're a translator. I forgot her name. Jessica, Jennifer, something. Okay. You know what? She translated it as potato, and the chat went with it, and Rolling Potatoes it became. So they're now known as the Rolling Potatoes. Rolling Potatoes there. I like that. The translator was nice, very helpful to translate what was being discussed and the jokes and all. It would be super cool if other bands, especially Japanese bands that we follow, would have on-set translators. It would make things very nice and easy to, accessibility is nice. Being able to understand what's happening. Love bites. I have to say it. Okay. But I enjoyed that quite a bit. Very cool. Let me know what the translator's name is. I'm spacing on it right now. And but she was like in the dark for most of it. Even when the camera did point to her, it was like in the dark corner. Okay. Okay. Obviously, she's just kind of like the voice there for translation. She's not really, not really putting any light on her. Oh, speaking of camera, there was a couple times with the cameraman. For some reason, would run into Jay. I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why he would try to terrorize her, threaten her with the camera, run into her over and over again. I'm messing, but that did happen. It was kind of funny, but yeah. So, about the songs though, 10 songs, like I said. And the songs sounded great, man. The performance sounded amazing. Actually, okay, so I've been following this band for a while now, and I think they're really good. This live stream, let me put it this way: this was the best version, audio-wise, of these songs. The instruments just sounded so powerful, especially the bass. I liked how everything, like the guitars, the two guitars, you can hear them clearly what they're doing. You can also hear the bass clearly. You can hear everything clear. It's not compressed. It doesn't sound all together and muddled. okay, it was a nice, clean sound for a hard rock performance that was very cool. The bass tone was lovely. There were some nice, cool, meaty tones there, some nice grooves. It was very cool to hear. I like that. What the guitar was doing was great too. Certain songs that they required more of a deeper sort of like riff, like you could hear that, you could feel that. The drumming was fantastic. The singer was amazing. It's just everything worked well. I think my favorite performance, though, the first Reminiscence was a fantastic performance. I forgot about that song. I actually did forget about that song, and which is weird because during that reaction, when I reacted to that song before, and even in that reaction, I was like blown away. I was like speechless by what I heard because I was like, this is amazing. This is like a work of art. I know it's music and music's art, but what I'm saying, it's like above that. And Reminiscence, hearing it again, I was like, this is a fantastic song. This is a lovely tribute, paying tribute to someone. You can clearly hear it, paying respects to someone that is loved and cherished. And you hear that in that song. Musically, you hear that in that song. It's perfect there. Love it. That is probably the best performance there that night. And there's 9 other songs, but they were also really good. Another really good performance. They played the favorites. Azalea was played. Holler was played. Blaze, Pink Venom, Fearless. It was very good as well. Rebold was fantastic. That sounded amazing as well. Yeah, Rebold sounded even better than before. Okay. Pink Venom was really good. Okay. But Red Wine really stood out to me. Reminiscence and Red Wine, those two really stood out to me. They really did. The Red Wine performance, the way it sounded, it really did create this sort of sound that, like, you felt that. And it is a very touching song from what I gathered from it. And I liked it quite a bit. Powerful performance from everyone in there. Another song that I really enjoyed, a favorite, I'd have to say Fearless. Yeah, Fearless was really good. Yeah. Fearless and Rebold, for sure. I did, during the stream, look up the Rebold product, and I don't think there's any way for me to get my hands on that in a cheap way. If I could, I would sample it here live on the show, on the channel. But yeah, so here's what I think of this. This was a really great performance. It was a really it's a spontaneous concert. Live stream wasn't really spontaneous. They did kind of, they have an announcement, but it's free of charge. Everyone could watch it on YouTube, right? And the turnout was pretty good for a band that's kind of not as known as they ought to be, right? There was one point where I think they had like 1,000 or something, a little above that, watching at one time, which, for them is okay. They are going to grow and continue to gain more of a following as they continue to work on this. And I think they will, because what really stood out to me is their dynamic in between the songs, the way they seem to be very casual, seem to be very just like personable. They clearly have personalities that they're not afraid to put out there, and they like to joke with the chat, and that's very cool. That is a very cool thing. So I'm glad that they did this. I really enjoyed the performance. It's a like hour and a half of content, of music and talk. And then it's something that people are going to revisit, because, like I said, it is like audio-wise, you get something out of this live performance that you don't get from the studio version. And also, it's just to watch them play and to perform like that is just very cool. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, there's nothing really to complain about. What is there to complain about? It's free. It's a free live show that you could just watch, and that was very generous of them. I thank them a lot for doing that. I did throw them some money, not as much as Andrew. Hey, I don't know if Andrew sees this review, but he was throwing in some big money, so that on a repeating basis there. Okay, that was very cool and much deserved. With that said, you guys let me know if you guys watched it and what y'all think of it. Y'all take it easy and have a good one.